Hi everyone, today I'm here to share about my LASIK experience. So I did my LASIK in 23rd June of 2020. So it was after the lockdown period, and then I had a lot of leaves to clear, so I went to do my LASIK. Okay, so even if you're going to do the LASIK, the doctor will give you MC lah, so don't worry about it. Okay, so before I start, I'll just let you know about like if you have for example like me, right, my degrees were like 800 per eye. So if you actually go to any clinic, right, most clinics will reject you because your degrees are too high. So if you're like me, right, 600 and above, I think it's considered high already lah. 600 above considered high. Most clinics will reject you. So if you if you have high degrees and looking for a clinic that willing to operate on you, it's either Eagle Eye or Asia Pacific. Okay, so for me, I went for Asia Pacific. Okay, so I was rejected for a few other clinics before that, and then they told me my degrees are too high and my cornea is too thin, and they recommended that I do the what's that, ICL to implant a contact lens into my eyes, and then basically the surgery will cost like $10,000 instead of the usual LASIK lah. And the thing is, the surgery can be done again to replace the degrees of your contact lens inside. But for me, I didn't want to like go ahead with this, so I decided to consult another doctor, which I eventually settled on Asia Pacific Eye Center with Dr. Lee Hung Ming. So my parents also did their surgery with Dr. Lee Hung Ming, and they have did it like I think 10-20 years ago, and then their vision is still quite okay now, except for my dad because he has a cataract, but it has nothing to do with the LASIK at all. So yeah, it was a good experience, and because my parents did it with him, right, so I managed to get a $500 discount also for the surgery. Okay, so I will be breaking down my experience, the cost and everything to let you know what the experience is like. Okay, because I believe a lot of people, when they reach their 20s, they want to do LASIK, but they are apprehensive about their LASIK journey because they don't hear people sharing about it, and then finding more about what it's about lah. Yeah, I mean they probably have like relatives sharing experiences, but then they want to hear from like maybe reviews online. I believe there are also a lot of reviews online. It's just that maybe for my Dr. Lee Hung Ming is not that much somehow. Yeah, because my doctor is more expensive than most of the doctors. I believe the cheapest you can get is Eagle Eye. Okay, so later I'll be sharing more about the cost. So let's go. Before I start, this post is not in any way sponsored by Asia Pacific Eye Center or anyone, because this is just purely my opinion. I just want to share my experience to encourage more people to get LASIK, because I believe this is a life-changing experience for me, and I am still able to wear contacts. So it's a myth that you cannot wear a contact lens after your LASIK. And why am I wearing the contact lens? It's just to look more pretty, okay? Even though I'm not very pretty, but yeah, that's the point. You can still continue to wear contact lens after your LASIK. Okay, so first start with the cost on the pre-LASIK assessment. So apparently it's about 200 plus for the LASIK assessment. What I paid was also 200 plus, but then if you have a friend that actually went for the LASIK recently, you will be able to get a voucher from the doctor, and then they will only issue one or two lah. I can't remember, one or two. So the voucher, right, you can pass to your friends and family to go for a pre-LASIK screening. I think it's for free or a nominal fee of like $10. Yeah. So what is in this pre-LASIK assessment is when you go down, you need to register. Then after you register, a nurse will like bring you into a room. Then with a lot of machines, they will do a lot of machine testing for you. So I think first one of the tests is to like blow your eye to check your eye pressure. And then another one is to assess your degrees. And then, oh yeah, before they do that, they will also like put a few eye drops into your eyes. So this will dilate your eyes, and then you probably will not be able to see well for quite a while. And then please do not drive there. So if you drive there, you won't be able to drive your car back, because you won't be able to drive for the next like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. So after you leave the clinic, right, you will be able to see like the sunlight is super glaring, and then you cannot see properly. So yeah, please do not drive there. Take a cab or public transport. Okay, so after the test on your eye, right, you'll be sent in to have a consult with the doctor. So the doctor will assess whether you're suitable for LASIK. So if you're suitable for LASIK, you can go for the surgery next day or whenever you want so as long as there's availability. Okay, so for Dr. Lee Hung Ming, he's only available for surgery on Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, so if you want to make use of the long weekend for your surgery, then you do it on Friday. So if you want to get MC for like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so they give like 2 days after, they also give MC. So Thursday, Friday they'll give MC, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, so you need to take leave for Friday lah if you want to do it on Tuesday. Okay, so best is rest for 2 to 3 days. I mean, best is actually rest. I mean, the doctor advice is to rest 2 to 3 days, and then my personal advice is to rest for at least 1 week after the surgery, because like honestly, it's your eyes, like you don't want to go blind, right? Yeah. Okay, so there are 2 types of LASIK available at Asia Pacific. One is the wavefront customized, then one is the standard one. So this one is the cheaper one lah. So if you actually go for the wavefront customized one, right, you can get a $500 discount if you quote my name, which is my name is Dionys, if you didn't know. Yeah, but if you're doing the standard LASIK, right, then there will be no discount. Like you can just get I think the total price will be 3,000 plus. Okay, then if you want to do a cornea strengthening, it's called this LASIK extra, so it's 642 per eye. So for me, because my degrees are like 800, right, and most clinics have already like rejected me before, so I went to like quite a few clinics, and most of the clinics rejected me. They were saying that my degrees are too high lah. So yeah, so I was also scared, so I wanted to have the extra assurance, and I did the LASIK extra as well. So mine was like 2568 times 2568. I mean plus 2568 plus the 1002 here, so add up to be about $6,000, okay, for the whole surgery. Then I'll show you guys the breakdown of my surgery cost now. Okay, so this is my actual surgery papers. Okay, so like I mentioned, I did it on the 26th of 2020, so both eyes with Dr. Lee Hung Ming. Okay, so so it's surgery fee is 2,004 per eye, so times 2, then plus 600 times 2. Okay, then with a $500 discount, so the $500 discount offset a bit of the cornea strengthening. Okay, then some medication, daily treatment fee, medical administration fee. So this one is including the 1 day free post-operation. So you're supposed to go back and see the doctor 1 day from the surgery, 3 days from the surgery, and also 1 week after, 1, 3, and I think 1 week. Then after that, next one will be 1 month. Then after that will be 1 year. I actually didn't go back for the 1 year one because I think it's like enough already. There's no point in me going back for another follow-up consultation. Okay, yeah, so I think after 1 month, maybe still got 1 3 months one, that one I went for it. Okay, yeah, so after this, right, you finish the surgery, and then you go for all those like follow-up treatments, right, and even this like free post-op follow-up treatment, right, it does not include the medicine fee. So for each time that you go back for follow-up treatment, it will cost about $100 to $200. So be prepared to add about, I mean, if you go back 5 times, you will probably add about 1K to your surgery fees lah. So probably my whole surgery cost about 7K. Yeah. So these are some of the information that they told you lah. So cannot wear contact lens prior to surgery. So before you go for your pre-LASIK screening, right, you also cannot wear contact lens for 3 days. I think 3 full days before they schedule you for the screening. Yeah. So please take note, no contact lens for 3 days. Oh, sorry, here got mentioned 7 days for soft contact lenses. It's 1 week, not 3 days. 1 week for soft contact lenses, 2 weeks for hard lenses. Okay, so I believe not many people are wearing hard lenses anymore. So just lay off 1 week for your contact lens, and you need to wear your spectacles lah. I mean, I understand how annoying it is, but yeah, that's it. And do not drive on the day of surgery. After you do the surgery, you will have perfect vision, but your eyes will be like there. It's like can't really open kind. So please get someone to drive you, or you take a cab yourself. The best is like someone go with you, because after you finish the surgery, right, it's like you really can't see much. But it's okay lah. I mean, the nurses will probably help to escort you out. But if you can get someone to go with you, Okay, no makeup, no perfume, cologne, hairspray on the day of surgery. Okay, so the main point is, right, the surgery itself is not scary. So the surgery itself, right, on the day, you will go in and then they will help you to drip some eye drops. So this is called the numbing eye drops. So the numbing eye drops, and I think they will also give you like some tablet to swallow. So you can't swallow, it might be a problem lah. So after you swallow already, right, this thing they will leave you in a room for like maybe half an hour to 1 hour. So for the medicine to kick in. So once the medicine kick in, they will push you into the operating theatre. Oh, they won't really push you, you just walk into the operating theatre. Okay, so it's like one person in the operating theatre and with all the doctor and stuff lah. Okay, so there's only one machine there. Then you will lie down on the operating theatre bed, and then the doctor will help to, basically the surgery, right, is just like they put something onto your eye to open your eye, and then like do some suction thing, and then the laser do the job, and then it's really less than 5 minutes lah, the whole surgery. In fact, it's less than 3 minutes if I'm not wrong. It felt like very short, like, and I barely felt anything, but all you will do is like smell a burning smell. Then after that, ta-da, you have good vision already. Okay, so I'll just show you on the day of surgery what happened to me. Yeah, so this was the operating theatre, and this was taken just before my operation, I think. So I was still like blind, because like 800 degrees blind, right? I cannot see anything, and then they just tell me to smile and like give a thumbs up. Then that's what I did lah. Yeah. So like I mentioned, the surgery is like ultra fast one, so don't need to be worried. And personally, I have my sister did it, my two friends, close friends did it as well, and they were all okay, except one of my friends actually had to do a correction surgery. So in the event that they did not correct your degrees properly, right, so for Dr. Lee Hung Ming, I don't know about other clinics lah. I think other clinics you need to pay. So for Dr. Lee Hung Ming, you will be able to do a second surgery. You just, like during the follow-ups, they will find out that your vision is not perfect, right? They will allow you to do a second surgery for free. So the second surgery will be free, but then all the follow-ups consultation will not lah. So be prepared to spend a bit more on the follow-up consultation. So that's what happened to my friend, that she had a follow-up surgery after like few months after the first surgery lah. Then now she's already fine, and she also can wear contact lens. So what is important about the LASIK, right, is not the surgery itself. So the surgery itself, right, most likely everything will go fine, right? And even if the degree is not fine, right, after you just do a second surgery and it will be fine. So what's more important is you really need to take care of your eyes after the surgery. So make sure no rubbing, and then really just rest a lot, and then let your eyes recover. Okay, so I think I started wearing like contact lens, I think 6 months after my surgery. I already started wearing contact lens. So you really recover quite fast one, so no need to worry about it. Okay, so for all those out there who are scared of LASIK, please do not be scared. Okay, as long as you take good care of your eyes after the surgery, everything will be fine. During the surgery, I never really hear of people having anything gone wrong during the surgery. Yeah. So it's always after the surgery that things go wrong. Yeah, so not trying to scare you, but there was a incident of a friend sharing their experience with me, that he is a female friend, shared with me that her male friend, after the LASIK surgery, went to go and rub his eyes accidentally during the sleep. So I think never put the protective gear when sleeping. So you're supposed to put like those eye gear to cover your eyes so that you do not rub your eyes during your sleep. So I think the guy didn't do it, or maybe somehow the thing dropped out. So he went to rub his eyes after the surgery, like I think 1 or 2 days after the surgery, and then he was sent to the emergency lah, and went for another operation. So went for the operation, his eye was still safe lah. Yeah, so he's not blind, he's totally fine as well, but it's just like caused a complication lah. Okay, for those who are interested to find out, insurance does not cover LASIK, so because it's a cosmetic procedure, so insurance does not cover. And I think for like certain conditions, if your eye is not the ideal kind of eye, right, and then they will cover the LASIK, because the doctor recommends LASIK as a procedure to cure whatever eye problems that you have, then that will be covered under the insurance. Okay, so my 7k in surgery fees totally not paid for, and we need to fork out our own money lah to pay for the surgery. And even so, right, my parents are very nice lah, so my parents actually paid for my LASIK surgery. But the thing is, even if I had to pay for it, right, I will definitely do it. And why would I want to do LASIK is because honestly, is the reason is quite stupid. It's like one day if there's a zombie outbreak, right, I don't want to be having difficulties finding my like spectacles or like wearing contact lens or whatever. I believe this will diminish my ability to survive in the event of a zombie outbreak. And also like in the event that one day, I mean like nowadays can't travel lah, but then last time traveling quite often, right, then you sit plane, imagine one day, right, the plane actually sway crash into the sea lah, not crash into land. I also can't survive lah, but crash into the sea, right, I still want to survive. I want to be able to see what is around me and then swim my way out lah. I mean, that's the purpose of me learning how to swim, right? Yeah, so that's my reason for doing LASIK. It's kind of like stupid. And I mean, also for like beauty purposes, like whenever I want to not wear spectacles or contact lens, I can just do it. It's like so comfortable. Because it's like, when I was young, it was very stupid. It's like, I really see a lot of people wearing spectacles, right? And I thought it was very, very cool. So I wanted to like force myself to get some degrees so I can get spectacles. So I always like sit in front of the television like this, and then I was like try to get myself some degrees lah. But it backfired like so much, because it's like ever since like primary 1 was like already 100 degrees. Then every year in primary school, right, it just increased by 100 degrees. So by the time I reached like secondary 1, right, I was already 700 degrees. Okay, so from secondary 1, I started, I think primary 6, I started wearing like contact lenses. Then my contact lenses were the hard lens one, so the hard lens helped to control my degrees. And then slowly from like secondary 1 until like 26 years old, right, I managed to maintain the increase to only limit the increase to only 100. Yeah, so thank God. Yeah, so for my dad, right, why I would recommend this Dr. Lee Hung Ming is because my dad's contact lens, I mean his degrees before the LASIK, right, guess what is it? It's insane one. So his degrees was 1005. So he was one of the 1005 per eye. Okay, it's not like 1005 add up to eyes. So it's 1005 per eye. So my myopia, right, is actually hereditary. Okay, so despite having 1.5k per eye, right, he was also rejected by almost all the doctors in Singapore. Okay, so only Dr. Lee Hung Ming was willing to perform the surgery on him lah. And then luckily his cornea is quite thick also, because if your cornea is too thin, they also can't operate on you. So for my dad, he successfully completed the surgery as well lah. Then he was one of the top few people in Singapore to complete LASIK with the highest degrees lah. I don't know top what lah, but really top a lot lah. Even 1.5k, you really hear anyone 1.5k or not? Like really without the spectacles, he really cannot see anything. And really in the zombie outbreak, he will not survive if he need to run around with his thick spectacles, right? Yeah, so his spectacles used to be like super duper thick. Okay. Yeah, so you want to check out my contact lens. Here it is. Oh. Yeah, I'm just wearing some cheap contact lens. Not gonna wear it for long, just like for a while to look pretty. Yup, totally no regrets doing the LASIK surgery at all, because I don't experience any dryness, my vision is perfect, everything is great. Yeah, except for the money loss, I guess, but it's not really money loss, it's like money invested, I guess, into my eyes. And as humans, you only have one pair of eyes, so it's very important to get the best doctor. Yeah. Okay, that's the end of my LASIK experience. If you have any LASIK questions, feel free to drop down in the comments, and then I will try my best to answer you. Okay, thank you everyone for watching this video. Bye bye.